Hey everybody, I'm Meteorologist Gavin Sandel. The Valley's 179th homecoming kicked off on a spectacular note this Wednesday, though I can't say the same for Thursday as we're tracking some rain moving through. Here's our full forecast, and we'll start off with a recap of what made today so beautiful. This is a time-lapse view of what it was throughout the day. Look at that picture-perfect skies throughout the morning. We did have some fair weather cumulus clouds moving throughout the rest of the day, but otherwise no rain at all on the forecast. It's been a beautiful day. Here's the high-res visible satellite. As you can see, you do have some clouds coming off of Lake Erie, but much like what we had yesterday with a lake effect, it's that same ingredient there, but you just don't have the rain that's coming with it. It's ending up to be a great day, a clear shot on the radar across much of the valley. So the Canfield Fair, if you were heading there today, it was a beautiful one to go out to the fair. So what we're watching for tomorrow is a cold front to our north. That's what's going to be digging its way down and bringing some rain in our area. But what's making our weather beautiful today is a high pressure system that's also making temperatures cooler than average. High temperature just in the lower 70s when we should be averaging about 79. Here's a valley-wide look at our temperatures. 70 in Boardman and Salem as well. 73 up in Cortland by where the Trumbull County Fair is. But we're looking towards Canfield where it is there in the lower 70s. So as we go throughout the rest of the night on Wednesday, temperatures should drop down into the 60s and even 50s until they drop into the 40s on Thursday morning. The thing is, no precipitation at all, but we will have to worry about that tomorrow. So you can see that cold front draping itself down on the futurecast. This is now Thursday at about midnight, but clouds will start to increase as we head into Thursday morning. You'll certainly see it in the early afternoon hours, and I think that first chance will be in the later afternoon hours. But once that cold front moves through, the cool weather will be the #1 player. And for the entire week, what I talked about yesterday in my Weather 101 segment was average temperature. If you took the entire temperature-wide scope of the week at the Canfield Fair and just compressed it in one temperature, you get 60.5 degrees. This means it's the coldest fair in 38 years since 1987. So we're going to be tracking that once that rain passes, and you can see once we get through Thursday, the overnight should be a little bit rainy, but once we get through Friday, it's going to be a great day, not just for the Canfield Fair, but any other plans. High school football going in downtown Youngstown and anything else across the valley. Once that high pressure, though, moves to the east, it should get incrementally warmer, so it should be in the mid-70s on Saturday, and then once we get to Sunday and Monday, it's going to be a little bit warmer than that. So our highest concern will be the rain for Thursday evening. That should come in the later stages of the afternoon hours. Our second biggest concern will be just an incremental change in heating once we get to Sunday and Monday. By Labor Day, temperatures might be at about 80 degrees, which is about at that average temperature. Here's your next couple of days forecast. Look, that rain on Thursday, 74 degrees. Once that cold front moves through, though, it will be chilly. 66 outside, that's almost 15 degrees below average, but then we'll get incrementally warmer into the 70s and maybe touching 80 once we get to Monday. But overall, it is going to be a beautiful one across the valley. For Weather 101, I'm Gavin Sandel.